Alright, so a new Steel Ball Run trailer has released, and let me tell you, it's looking amazing. It literally caught me off guard because of the animation. Judging from the first trailer, I kind of thought the animation was going to be a little bland compared to the manga, but man, like I said, I was thinking that it's not going to be as highly detailed as the manga itself from the first trailer that was shown. But like with the manga, you see the color presentation is very detailed, and they use a certain type of art style or color scheme to really shine out the characters' visuals. Like honestly, just Gyro himself and Johnny, you can see how highly detailed the colors make the characters look glamorous. But boy, did the new trailer did justice, because we really went from this one dry visual of Johnny and Gyro to this. Look at the dramatic difference. And I had a feeling that they were gonna hold off showing off the animation, like the true animation, for a trailer later. But like honestly, I feel like they should have released this trailer first, if anything, so that it doesn't have people talking. And I definitely understand they need to promote the hype for the new season as soon as they can. And that's why I feel like they released the trailer that was shown when it first got announced. And since 2025 is almost over, showing this new trailer, this is a good way to get people hyped for the next year on what's upcoming as far as the new Jojo part. I mean, like, you know, people have been anticipating Jojo Steel Ball Run to be animated for so long, you know, so I feel like this is a good way to kind of like show off the ending of 2025 into 2026. This is what's gonna get you hyped. Get ready for Steel Ball Run, which is coming out sometime in March. But like I said, this trailer kind of caught me off guard because I feel like the animation was not going to be as good as I thought it would be, honestly, because just judging from the first trailer that was released and also some of like the visuals that they were showing for the characters and everything else, I feel like they look a little dry, a little stale. There's not too much colors being involved and everything else. I feel like every character that was shown in the trailer looks almost on par with the manga. The animation stays remarkably faithful to the manga art style. Like, look how good Poco Loco looks, who is voiced by Kenshiro Matsuda. Like, this is a side-by-side comparison of how he looks in the manga to the anime. And he just looks really good compared to his manga counterpart. I mean, they animated him really well. I love the colors that they were using for his, like, you know, his attire and everything else. Like I really can't wait for the first episode to drop to see all of this in motion. And then we have another render for Sandman himself, the man who does not need a horse. He just runs with his legs. So he's participating in the Steel Ball Run race just by running. He doesn't need a horse. So yeah, he is voiced by Masaki Mizunaka. Like, damn, he just looks really good. And you know, this is a side-by-side comparison of how he looks from the manga to the anime. So here it is. Here's a visual style of how it looks and everything else. So you could do your comparison of how you want to think of it. And yeah, it looks really good, like, you know. And the one major thing that I feel like I was gonna be worried about was how are the horses gonna animate. And let me tell you, they nailed the horse animation for the races. Like, you can see these horses jumping around. You can see how the camera focuses on how the horses are running, turning. Like, even in this one shot, you can see that they added the color effects to the horses. Like, the horses feel alive. The animation is just really hitting the nail on all major instances, and it just clearly makes me so hyped for when this is going to be released in March. Speaking of release, we officially got a confirmed date that Steel Ball Run will officially release on March 19, 2026. So people, mark your calendars for that day. If you are really anticipating Steel Ball Run, you need to mark your calendars for this date, because that's exactly when it's going to air on Netflix. And this is the perfect release date for me. This is an early birthday present for me because my birthday is on March 25th. So you can bet your ass this is an early birthday present for me. So once again, mark your calendars for March 19, 2026. And on top of that, the first episode will debut with a 47-minute airtime. It's gonna highlight the first race and obviously some flashbacks along the line with how Johnny became paralyzed. Like, I couldn't be more excited about this, to be honest. And listen, this is the last thing that I'm gonna say. Anyone who is gonna jump on the hype train for Steel Ball Run just because it's coming out on Netflix or anything else, like, come on, man. Please, at least, please watch the other Jojo parts. At least have some Jojo knowledge in there, you know? at least have some type of JoJo knowledge. Don't just be a hype beast. Don't just watch part 7 just because it's new, it's brand new, it's coming out and everything else. Like, no, go out there and go do some watching. Watch all of the JoJo parts. Watch all of them. I know that Steel Ball Run is basically a restart of the whole timeline, but it doesn't give you a reason not to go back and watch the previous parts. But I do not want to see people just watching part 7 just because of the hype behind it. And if you're not gonna watch the other parts, at least read the mangas, please. At least know some type of thing about the whole Joestar bloodline or anything like that. Like, at least know something. Like, don't just go into part 7 and just watching it just because everyone is talking about it. Because we know that part 7, Steel Ball Run, is gonna be talked about. A lot of people are gonna hype it up. A lot of people have been anticipating a new JoJo part for so long, you know, for a while now. So I mean, come on, like, it's gonna be talked about a lot. So a lot of people are gonna see that it's being talked about, and people are just gonna want to jump on the hype train for it. So I don't want to see that. Like, you know, I don't want to see that. At least get some knowledge in. You know, just at least get some knowledge in. And speaking of that as well, I do think that Netflix is gonna be smart, and they are gonna be releasing these episodes on a weekly basis. So this is perfect for JoJo fans, because JoJo fans have been wanting this since Stone Ocean. And I feel like the reason why Stone Ocean wasn't as hype as it anticipated to be was because of the fact that they just released all the episodes simultaneously. There wasn't no weekly JoJo Fridays or anything like that. So it kind of killed the hype for Stone Ocean, and a lot of people did not like that. So I'm just glad that Netflix is going to be listening, and I hope they do release it on a weekly basis. If they don't, I'm pretty sure they're gonna release the first episode and then release a couple episodes after that, after the first episode's released. But we'll see what happens. And from that being said, this is the end of the video. This is how I feel about Steel Ball Run, the new trailer. I'm super hyped for it. I'm anticipating it, and I just can't wait. Like I said, I just been waiting, anticipating. This is one of my favorites. This is literally one of my favorite JoJo parts, honestly. Like, from reading the manga and everything else, and from cosplaying Gyro and cosplaying Johnny. Like, I have a connection with this series. Like, honestly, it's one of my favorite JoJo parts. So with that being said, please let me know in the comments what you guys think of the new trailer for Steel Ball Run, and are you guys gonna be hyped watching it when it comes out, finally releases on Netflix on March 19th? Let me know in the comment section, and please remember to support me by liking this video and subscribing to my channel. I would highly appreciate it. My name is Sam Maddock, and I'll see you guys in the next video.